Water is one of the most precious resources in nature. Sources of water are drying rapidly due to overexploitation. In order to create awareness among the public about the importance of conservation of water, World Water Day is observed on 22nd March every year. The objective of World Water Day is not only creating awareness but also impacting sensible and proper utilization of sources of water. Government of Karnataka is implementing many projects to conserve groundwater. Jala Samvardhana Yojana is one of the major projects impacting water conservation through community participation. Yarramanahalli tank of Pavagada Taluk, TUMKUR district, is an illuminating example for groundwater recharge. Owing to rejuvenation of Jangala Kere, the groundwater level increased, bore wells are recharged well, and farmers got good crop in this village.
Pavagada is a very backward taluk in the state. It is mentioned as a drought-prone area in Dr. D. M. Nandanappa report itself. There is no permanent water source for this taluk like river or canal, etc. The peoples of Pavagada, they are dependent for their all water needs on the tanks only. But the tank shape in this taluk is very bad. All tanks are silted up. There is no proper canals and there is no proper Achkat canals for irrigation. This Yarramanahalli village is located in Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka border of Pavagada taluk. It's a very small village. Both economically and socially it is very backward. The peoples, they are facing very major water scarcity in this village.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ಕೆಲಸ ನೀವು ಅದೊಳಗೆ ಗಿಡ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದು ಬಂಡ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಬಂಡ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಬಾಕಿ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು ಇನ್ನು ಒಂದು ವಾರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ.
With the intervention of the JSYs and the villagers here, they formed a TUG and they have done a marvelous job here. The good point you can see is after regenerating the tank by desiltation and tank bund works and other things, so water storage capacity has increased, and now you can see that water table has come up. It is both the well as well as the borewells are recharged, and you can see in the background that people started growing even the second crop in this summer time also. They are growing groundnut as well as vegetables. This is one of the important things we have to notice here.
We are implementing this tank under Jala Samvardhana Yojana along with the assistance of World Bank. We are taking up the works like construction of border trenches, desiltation of tank, improvements to bund, improvements to waste weir, improvements to sluices, and mainly implement to Achkat of canals. This will improve the water utility of tanks. This tank is being implemented starting from preliminary investigation to execution by community solely. The main intention of this tank, improvement of this tank, is desilting of tank as well improving the Achkat, so that the tail-end farmer also will get water from the tank. And after the completion of work, we are handing over this tank to the community for future maintenance. After Jala Samvardhana Yojana Sangha intervention, the major change we noticed in this village is the agriculture yield is improving. 4,000 cubic meter of silt we removed from the tank bed. Almost all the farmers, they applied their land from this silt. The silt is very fertile. Due to application of this silt, the groundnut yield is improved and paddy yield is improved, and especially they are growing vegetables now. It's very significant. Before this, there is no vegetable crop in this village. Now, due to JSY's intervention, they are growing vegetables also.
ಮೊದಲೇ ಆ ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಣಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಸರ್, ಆ ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಊರು ತೆಗೆಸ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬೋರ್ ನೀರಾದವು. ಆ ನೀರಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ
The tank was totally dried up when we removed silt under this JSYS project. Water level improved. After that, we started growing crops. Before this, we were dependent on daily wages for day-to-day food. But now we don't have that situation. We have sufficient water, sufficient crop, and sufficient work throughout the year.
ನಾವು ಬೆಳೆ ಇಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ದಾರಿ ಆಯಿತು.
And the cooperation from the villagers is also excellent, and that is also one of the important things we see, that tank can be improved in this way, and it is such a backward area, so where it is almost all the villagers, I mean more than 60% of the villagers have gone out, and they are not in the village for their food or the labor or whatever it is, but they started coming back, and that is the impact assessment we can see in this village and this is tank.
ಗಿಡ ಗಂಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೀಮೆ ಜಾಲಿ ಗಿಡ ಗಂಟೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳೆದು ಅದು ನೀರು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂಬೋದು ಕಾರಣ ಗಿಡ ಗಂಟೆ ಇತ್ತು ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ.
The tank bed was totally covered by weeds and thorny bushes. Entire bed was filled with silt. Due to this problem, water was not able to store for a longer period and not percolated in the soil. When Jalavardhana Yojana officials started desiltation work, storage capacity improved. Water stored in the tank for a longer time. Farmers started growing crops in monsoon and summer. Many people from our village have migrated to Bangalore and other cities in search of works. When the water level improved, we recalled them. Now slowly they are coming back to the village. Many people are now growing vegetables. As a president of TUG, I am very proud to say JSYS is a wonderful project. We have gained a lot from the project.
ಅಡಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಯಿತು.
ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆರೆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು ಬೋರ್ವೆಲ್ಲು. ನಮ್ಮ ಬೋರ್ಗೂ ಕೆರೆಗೂ ಒಂದು
I have land in tank command area. Distance between my borewell and tank is around 50 meters. Our borewell was fully dried up and I have disconnected and removed all machineries from the borewell. Since 8 years, I have never cultivated a single crop. After desiltation in the tank and the intervention of JSYS, water table has come up. My borewell started yielding. Now I am getting 2.5 inches of sufficient water. I am cultivating 1 acre of land in this summer. I am sure in the next 2 years there will be no problem for water.
ಅದನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಫಸಲು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಈ ಕೆರೆ ಯಾವ ಹೂಳು ತೆಗೆಸಿದ್ವು, ಹೂಳು ತೆಗೆಸಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೀರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೀರು ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು 2 ವರ್ಷ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಮಳೆ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಚಿಂತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬರೆದಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನೀರು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇದೆ.
Very important thing is the community involvement and the commitment is improving. Now the Yarramanahalli peoples, the community, they realized the importance and significance of the tank. So the men and women of this village, they all get together and they are working for the development of tank. And at the same time, so because of water improvement in the wells and bore wells, the migration, the people migrated to the Bangalore and the other cities, they are coming back. It's very important significance change we are noticing in this village. They are coming back and they start agriculture activities in this village.
The district progress is concerned, so we have 351 tanks altogether, but out of this all the 1 to 6th batch you say, that is almost completed, and now we are going to the next phase, that is around 125 tanks we are going to take up in other 4 taluks also. Together it is around 8 taluks we are implementing this 125 tanks, and we will see that people from elsewhere also come to this tank and see how these people have taken the activity and the cooperation to the JSYS and what the improvement they can see, and for that tank also. This is going to be one of the model also for the nearby villagers and the tank users groups to see this one and how this can be implemented in elsewhere also.
So and finally, the village integrity and unity is improving because of JSYS intervention.
The changes are visible. Reduction in migration, increase in the agricultural production, community partnership is at a high level. The message is very clear. Develop the tank, then the village development follows.